Hey, what's up, everybody? Good morning. I left my signs over there. Oh well. Uh, Today is Tuesday, December 12th, 2018. My name's Jeremy, and this is my first cup of coffee. Mm. Well, uh, yesterday was a much better day. I got a lot of feedback from people. Got some people that reached out and said, "Hey, are you okay?" Because I guess I came through a little down, a little depressed yesterday. And you know what? I was, but I'm also okay. Um, I I tend to live pretty openly. If things are going well, I'll tell people they're going well. If they're not, I'll tell them. Not everybody likes that, but that's just how I am. Oh, I try to be authentic. Um, I got a ton done yesterday. So much done yesterday. It was great. Um, so those of you that may not know, for the last, let's see, 6 years, starting in 2013, 13, 14, 15, yep. For 6 years, I set up a booth at martial arts events, primarily tournaments, once in a while something else, but almost exclusively tournaments. And I would say in that time, I must have done 100 events, close to 100 events. I know there was a 2 year period where I did 50. So let's call it 100 events. Well, that's 100 weekends that I gave up. The majority of them, I lost money. But I did it to spread whistlekick, to reach out to people, to get to know people, to get feedback on the products, to find out what we needed to do next. And in all of those respects, it did really well. But now it's time to move on and do other things to grow the brand in different ways. We have the team now. I want to go and help the team, coach the team, introduce myself to people, referee at tournaments, things like that. And I can't do that if there's a booth. So what did I do? I boxed up all the gear that I had left over, and it's going different places. Some's going to the warehouse, some's going to Amazon. Um, I found some of the older, the limited edition shark skin stuff, so that I'm not sure where that's going to end up. Um, yeah, so that was great. Took me a few hours yesterday, but got that packed up. At least the first batch, which is over 90% of it, and I'll figure out where to go from there. Ugh. Scheduled a couple more interviews, recorded a couple Thursday shows, did some intros and outros for a couple interviews. Really, it was just one of those days where things were clicking. And it felt great. It felt great to get that much done and feel good about the work that I was doing. And I have a theory why, and it's a little silly, but I'm pretty sure it's true. So, most of you out there know that I live alone, I work alone, except for the cat, who really doesn't add much positive to my workday. So there's no human contact. It's just my own energy in my own place. And when I get tired, when I get bored, when I get frustrated, there's nobody to talk to about it. But Netflix released the latest season of The Ranch, which I think is an absolutely amazing show. And The Ranch takes place on a ranch in Colorado, cattle ranch. There's a lot of work going on there. They're always working. Every character there is either working, just about to go work, or coming from work. It's very rare that you have a scene that doesn't allude to how hard these folks work. And by starting my day with an episode of that, it makes me feel better. And I noticed this the last couple seasons too. I think we're on season 6 now or something, maybe four. Anyway, it's a great show, and it motivated me. So I've got to remember what I watch before work. I usually watch, between 30 and 60 minutes of TV after I record this. Sometimes, I'm at my desk by 7 a.m. I usually start recording at 6:30, but most of the time I aim for 8 o'clock, and, breakfast is in there. So, yeah. Oh. So that feels like a powerful realization today. So there's this video that I've been working on mentally that is the one thing I didn't do yesterday. One thing I didn't have time for. And I'm looking forward to recording that. So, yeah. Hopefully gonna get that done. And then get it edited, maybe get it posted. We'll see. We'll see. I'm fried from working out yesterday, so no gym today. What else happened yesterday? Talked to Master Alexander, the coach for Team Whistlekick. We talked about tryouts and in the training from Saturday. Talked about who we were inviting, who was ready, who has expressed their commitment over the last year, who is not. We talked about people that we were watching for the following year, or maybe even a probationary role for the second half of 2020. It's been an interesting thing running a team, because the goals of the team, there's so many. I'm trying to get value out of the team for Whistlekick, but I'm also trying to help these people grow. I'm trying to create mutual benefit. And that's not always easy. We had some folks that were on the team for 2018 who have elected to not come back. We had some folks on the team for 2018 who were not invited to come back. And it's like any sports team, I guess. You get your people that are really solid, that you build your team around. You look at bringing in others. But my expectation is that starting in 2019, people are going to be coming to us, like really wanting to join the team, maybe even jumping ship from others. Because of all the things we've got lined up, we've got some pretty creative ways of helping offset their finances, which I'm excited about. I would love to be in a position where I could just say, all your expenses are paid for the year. That's a lot of money. And I've done the math, and it's more money than the majority of teams pay for. Coffee. So what can I offer up to you today? What's coming to mind is the phrase, it's always darkest before the dawn. And not that yesterday or this weekend or anything have been particularly dark. I wouldn't even call them dark. But I think so often when things aren't going well, we dwell on that. When things are going well, we dwell on that most of the time. But it's going to change. It's like the weather. The more attached you are to where things are at, the more you're actually giving up your control on improving. In Buddhism, they talk about this a lot. I've read some stuff from the Dalai Lama that's kind of fascinating. Whether you're happy or you're sad, it's going to change. So don't get too attached to it. I try to attach myself to the work, to the progress. Not so much the goals, not so much how they make me feel, but just knowing that every day Whistlekick's a little further along because of what we've done. And I think that we should all try to do that. So as you go through your day today, just as I'm going to, take note of the progress, take note of how things have grown how they've gotten better, how you've gotten better. And if you're happy with things, cool, enjoy them. But don't let that cause you to take your foot off the gas. If you're not happy with them, it's okay. Take a step back, regroup, and know that it'll probably be better tomorrow. Head on over to whistlekick.com. We have a sale going. I forgot what it is. Signs over there. You should be signed up for the newsletter anyway. Sign up for the newsletter at whistlekick.com. Added a bunch of new stuff. Might be adding one more new design this week. We'll have to see. There's something I am trying to get done that I need the help of a designer for. So I hope you have a great day. I will see you back here tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.